to convey the meaning of different words. For example, go go means that, go go means brother, go means tall, and go means more. So go 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 means that brother is taller than that brother. In order to understand Cantonese, we must be able to perceive the differences between all the 6 tones, each having a different height or shape. Many of you must be thinking, this is so confusing. In fact, studies show that even native Cantonese speakers find certain tones difficult to distinguish. However, the confusion patterns between English and Cantonese speakers are different. For native English speakers like Mike, tones within the lower pitch range, as indicated by the blue color, are most difficult to distinguish. But for native Cantonese speakers like Ying Ying, tones with the same shape are most confusing. My research question is very simple. How about heritage speakers? By heritage speakers, I mean people like Vivian, born and raised in Canada with Cantonese-speaking parents. They grew up speaking Cantonese at home, but once they started schooling, English became their dominant language. I'm curious what confusion patterns we're going to find in these heritage speakers. Why do heritage speakers matter? I believe that the linguistic behavior of heritage speakers will shed light on theories of language learning. Currently in the field, there are 2 competing hypotheses on how human beings acquire languages: the permanent hypothesis and the contingent hypothesis. If heritage speakers behave like typical Cantonese speakers, then it's going to support the permanent hypothesis, which suggests that what we learned as a child will stay in our cognitive system forever. But if heritage speakers behave like typical English speakers, then it's going to support the contingent hypothesis, which suggests that what we learned as a child may change over time, depending on what we're exposed to. Throughout the history of linguistics, linguists study phenomena that arise from the movement of people around the world. In the last 2 centuries, the key word was colonialism. The contact between the British Empire and its colonies has produced different varieties of English and hybrid languages. I believe that the key word for this century is immigration. Heritage speakers deserve our attention, and heritage linguistics is going to be a gold mine for research. Thank you.